All right, let's bring in the Democratic Senator from Illinois, Dick Durbin, for what we can expect from the Harris-Walz campaign today. Senator, thanks so much for being with us this morning. The final message from the campaign to push voters to the polls, what do you think it was?
I think it's that momentum has shifted at the outset. We've done an enormous effort in terms of grassroots and in terms of volunteers going into states like Wisconsin and Michigan and Pennsylvania. The blue wall has been well tended by Illinois Democrats.
Now, Mr. Durbin, the economy, of course, has been a top concern among so many voters. What's the message to those who have not been happy with the current administration and feels like a Harris win wouldn't change anything?
Well, I tell you, Donald Trump brags about the state of the economy. And of course, that was an economy given to him by Barack Obama. And we look back at the economic indicators, and things are starting to move in the right direction, which we want them to. I think Kamala has made it clear that it's her highest priority to help working families struggle with the bills they have to pay. And I believe she can do that. She's going to be effective working with Congress as well.
All right, I want to talk about those down ballot races. Several key races taking place across the country today to determine who will take hold of Congress. Two interesting ones taking place in Montana and Michigan. Now, in Montana, you have Democratic Jon Tester, the incumbent, challenging Republican Tim Sheehy. And in Michigan, Republican Mike Rogers challenging Democrat Alyssa Slotkin, who you have been campaigning for. I want to know your thoughts on these races, and do you think the Democrats can hold on to their Senate majority after tonight?
Listen, Jon Tester is a colleague that is well loved by his caucus and many others on the Republican side. He's the real deal. He's a real farmer in the state of Montana, and he's run an amazing campaign with his wife, Charla. I think he has a chance to win this and upset a lot of the experts who think it's going to go the other way. John's going to win because he is true Montana. And when it comes to the state of Michigan, Alyssa Slotkin has an extraordinary background. Having worked for intelligence agencies, she's been entrusted with some of the most important information in our nation's defense. She'll be a great United States Senator. It's going to be a close race in both instances, but I think we're going to prevail in both.
All right, Democratic Senator from Illinois, Dick Durbin. Thank you so much, Senator.